Blake Snell needs to toughen way up. Like I'm sorry. Today I learned, if he doesn't want to play, that's his choice. If he doesn't want to play baseball, that's his choice. I'm not gonna be angry. He cannot play. I don't care. That's his choice. But his reasoning is moronic and idiotic. I'm taking a pay cut. Okay, so what? The reasoning behind the pay cuts actually kind of makes sense when they sat down and looked at it and when it was talked about. Okay, talking about like maybe getting the pay cut in half because you're playing for half the season. You're angry about getting paid for half a season whenever you could be not playing at all and getting paid nothing. It's what was it? It's dangerous. You're taking risks. Yeah, the risk would be this would increase with a full season, so you would get full pay. The risk of injury and stuff like that would decrease with half a season, so you get paid less. Does that not make sense? Makes sense for me. If I only worked half my hours, I get paid half. If I work full hours, I get paid full. Work extra hours, I get paid extra. It makes sense to me. Don't know why it doesn't make sense to this dude, this moron. And then the other thing is he's angry that he might get a little bit a pay cut because, well, owners in MLB, they're losing money. Oh, but what was it that I heard? You don't see the owners getting half pay. Well, I mean, owners. I'm not pretty sure they get paid by anyone. I'm pretty sure their income is based on revenue. So there's that. And there's not just that. But if you want to talk about, I guess, front office, yeah, I guess you can argue that they should also get a pay cut. You can argue that. That'd be okay. That's not a bad argument. That's not what Blake Snell was arguing. He's arguing, I'm getting pay cut because, well, I'm only playing for half the season, and and that's BS. Oh, really? How's that BS? And then the other thing is he's talking about taxes. Like, I gotta pay taxes on those. Yeah, so do the rest of us. We all pay taxes. Okay? And then it's not worth the risk. You are a fit, healthy man. Okay? This risk with Corona that doesn't really increase your risk. You always had a chance. You go out there and play baseball. You always had the risk of getting sick, of getting a disease. That was always a risk. That's still a risk even if you stay home. That risk never changed. It really didn't. And this virus is, you're fit. You're not old. That virus ain't deadly to you. And I'm sure you don't really have lung problems. You're an athlete. You'll be fine. You're more than likely you'll be asymptomatic. But yeah, sure, whatever. You're at risk. You're still at risk of getting the disease when you go out there and go to the store. You're still at risk of getting the disease staying at home. You're still at risk of getting disease no matter what you do. And also it's not worth what 7 million. Half of it would be 3.5 mil. 3.5 mil. And then a little bit less. That's still in the millions. And then taxed. I'm pretty sure that's still in the millions. I'm sorry, you're upset about getting paid millions. Millions isn't worth the risk because of The virus? Okay, if that's the case, then what about the essential workers? What about me? What about the people at HEB? If the virus really is that deadly and that much of a fear to worry about, the plague, oh my gosh, it's the plague. I should be getting paid more than an extra $250. Right now I'm getting paid, what was it, $11.25 an hour? If it's really that deadly, I should be getting more than that. You know what? Hey, you know what? If he doesn't want to play, if he doesn't want to work for millions of dollars, I'll go work for millions of dollars. Give me his paycheck. I'll go do I'll do his workout regime. I'll switch lights with him right now. Go ahead. I'll work. I'll do the workouts that he needs to do the pitching that he needs to do. I probably won't be as good. I'll probably get let go at some point because I'm not a pitcher. Even when I was in high school playing baseball, I was not a pitcher. I was an outfielder. But you know what? Hey, if I don't get let go and they move me to batting and an outfielder, I'll be happy and I end up in the MLB. You know what? I'll take that shot. Give me the chance. Give me the millions. And if it doesn't work out, I still got millions of dollars. Give me the millions of dollars. He doesn't want to play. He doesn't want to play. Okay. And Bryce Harper's over there agreeing with him. Yeah, Bryce Harper. Sure. The most overpaid player in the entire MLB is going to be complaining about getting his pay cut. Whatever. Bryce Harper's never going to win a World Series ring anyways. Who cares about what Bryce Harper thinks? Who cares about what this Blake Snell thinks? We'll see how it goes. We'll see what happens. But if they want to get paid full and only pay for half a season, and with MLB not really getting revenue from it, it's gonna make it much harder for us to have a baseball season. So if we don't have a baseball season, you can blame people like Blake Snell. You can blame people like Bryce Harper. Oh, okay. We'll just have to wait till 2021. There's talks about half a season this year, and well, they're making it harder and harder and harder. And you know what? When it comes to player safety, they got measures out. They got ideas for measures for player safety for this whole virus thing, and I'm going to talk about it. Say tomorrow. Baseball's my sport. I want to see baseball. I like to play baseball. Reason why I'm not wearing an Astros jersey because this is an Astros thing. This is a baseball thing. I'm wearing my jersey from when I played. Yeah, I didn't make it in college. Okay, whatever. And I'm 20 now. I'm sure there's a lot of baseball players who are already in the MLB at 20. Okay, whatever. Yeah, it's a bit too late for me. I'm going to look at another career path. I started baseball too late. My fault. But you know what? If he's willing to change places with me, he goes work at Circle K for $11.25 an hour, and I go and I'll play for his team for I'll take all the pay cuts. I'll switch places with him in a heartbeat. We'll see. I'll see how much I'll struggle. Who knows? But you know what? Nothing much to say. He's just that's just who he is. He's just why don't I'll wait for him to tell. I'll wait for him to demand these essential workers to get millions of dollars. I'll wait for that. I'll wait for my millions of dollars for working at Circle K. Because you know what? I go out there and risk my life every day working at Circle K because I'm an essential worker. So I want him to, demand millions of dollars for me. Until then, Is his complaining about his money, grain of salt, worth this piece, just worthless. His opinion is just worthless.